check here. See how we doing. Awesome. Okay. Hi, everybody. We going again, and it's a different day now. I'm going to apologize if there's any background noise at the moment, just because there is a lovely fan blowing on me right now, because it is just horrible in Arizona at the moment. So, hello. Welcome, welcome. How we all doing today? There's everybody. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That was almost a rough start to the stream. Oh my. Oh, got all this junk to throw away. Man. Come on. No, maybe one of these streams I'll just start sorting through this, but... Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Starting off the stream, repairing my pickaxe, even though I totally forgot to just put it in my offhand, but, you know, I'm an idiot. That's fine. How's everybody doing? That's good. I'll leave a pile of XP for whoever else comes by here next time. It'll probably be me at some point in the stream. But that's okay, because that just means it'll be quicker for me later. So we all good. Oh, I didn't start the music. Let's change that. Also, I totally wasn't trying to mess with custom audio to get stuff ready for in case I needed to go do stuff. It's fine. Oh, I forgot my inventory's full of random crap. Now let's get our background music going. There we go. Now it's not as boring. Sir. We're just gonna get a pile of junk in this general area and ye old roast and toast. We're good. All right. Back to work, my friends. Back to work. Here we go. So now that we're fully flattened out, I'm going to do my best to keep it organized, keep it neat, tidy, so that way my brain doesn't get upset at me later and wonder why I've done such stupid things. Also, just a reminder, if you're new to the stream, make sure you check out my YouTube if you're not watching on YouTube. And if you are watching on YouTube, subscribe! Do that. It's my main platform. But also, if you're not, if you're on like Twitch or TikTok or something, hi, follow, like, do all the funny things, do the haha stuff. Give me appreciation. I want it. I need love. I'm sad. That's real loud. That's real loud. That's real loud. There we go. There we go. That's better. Make sure I go to the right tabs and stuff too, man. I'm all over the place today. I'm all thrown off because I was supposed to stream yesterday, but Microsoft was down or something, and so everybody was not able to do stuff for a good amount of time. So I missed my stream time, unfortunately. But that's okay, because now I'm here doing my stuff today, which is good. And Jason, if you're watching, I'm finally streaming. There you go. I'm back. You happy? I don't really know what my pattern is right now. Kind of just sporadically running around like a moron. Gonna have a lot of coal though, so that's nice. So, how do I want to go about this? Do I want to go edges first and work my way in? I guess that would probably be easier just because then I can more efficiently and more casually start mining stuff out. I don't have to worry about keeping within a certain space. So I guess I could do that. We'll find out though, because I need to go empty out my inventory yet again. You dump you. This is all my stones. Where's the chest I'm currently filling? There. Dump you. Dump you. Dump you. Whoa, Tony! Wow. Yo, what up, Tony? Wait a minute, that's not iron. That's iron. Everyone say hi to Tony. Ah! Knocking stuff off my desk. Alright. Back down we go. Everyone who's just joining, this is part 4 of digging a really big hole because I feel like it, but also because I want to make a big floating island in the middle of it because I feel like that'd look pretty cool. So, yeah. Trying to get a good separation between the walls and this chunk because I want to have just enough comfortable space to wildly swing my pickaxe around like a maniac and not risk being, you know, halfway through the wall and then having to go back and fill it all back up or whatever. Like this. I've also been thinking of streaming some more things throughout the week, rather than just doing one stream a week. Are there any things that you guys would want to see streamed? I know that I want to at some point stream Kingdom Hearts, so I think that'd be cool. But yeah, is there anything else that you guys want to see streamed? Because I kind of want to get back into it. I used to stream a bit more back in the early days of my channel and stuff, back when I started making content, but I didn't really do it frequently or really correctly because I was new and I didn't know what I was doing, and that's okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, you learn more things over time than you want to do some special stuff, right? So yeah, if you guys think of anything that you want to see me do, feel free to let me know, because I want to do stuff. There was one that had dirt. There we go. Definitely starting to make a dent. The holes in the wall aren't going to necessarily matter just because I'm going to be covering it back up anyway. I want to have like a gradient that goes down to just pitch black at the bottom. So it'll be covered back up anyway with blocks later, but I don't know why, but the holes bother me. Man, English is hard. It's only the only language that I speak. You'd think I'd be better at it. Clay. Must be getting to a moss cave. Could be interesting. Maybe I'll find me some more axolotls. I don't know if I even have any axolotls now that I'm thinking about it. Thank you, Tony. Why am I filling in the holes? I don't need to do that. Stop it. I'm a bit dumb. And that's okay. empty once again. Digging the hole to, one, just because it's fun. I like digging stuff, but also, working towards getting a space open for a really big, like, floating island that's gonna be there. So, it's gonna kind of look like it was just ripped right out of the ground. So hopefully, I pull that off right, but that'll be a whole other adventure. You know, digging the hole is one thing, but making the hole look nice, that's a whole other thing, right? So, we'll see how I manage to pull that off later. But right now, it's just the kind of mindless fun of just breaking blocks and ever so steadily going down. Until suddenly, I reach the bottom. And everything gets more annoying because then I have to clear out bedrock. Because it's going to be void and everything. Yep. All empty. That'll be fun. It's going to be a lot of TNT. And if you saw any of the earlier streams, you may have seen that Mysterious at one point came and gave me a bunch of sand for TNT to take care of the bedrock at the bottom. So that'll be a little bit easier. I don't have to go grinding for that stuff now. But, yeah, it's fun stuff. Yeah, I've only made a floating island, I think, twice, and they were both on, like, the Xbox 360 version, so it was a while ago. I gotta see if I can find that old world again, because honestly, I really liked that place. Just everything that I built in that was really cool. Let's see if I can find that again. Yeah, that's what I'll do too. Maybe I'll hook up my Xbox 360 at some point and play some like classic legacy Minecraft or something for a stream. That could be interesting. It'll probably be terrible because I haven't played Minecraft with a controller in God knows how long. I tried playing, I was on a few flights in May, and so I tried playing mobile again, and they changed how the controls are again, because I would always play with, you know, just like having the crosshair like in Java where it only attacks and mines and stuff in specific spots wherever the crosshair is pointing. I know a lot of people use like the touch wherever and just press and it'll mine or whatever. I despise that mode. Just because I'm not flexible with my thumbs, so I can't like reach very far like that. But they changed it now to where the only mode that has that, it's like a fake joystick instead of like a D-pad, which I don't really like it that much. Like it doesn't feel good. You know? So I was really bummed to see that they changed that. But you can hook up your controller or something to your phone still and do that, so I guess that's a thing. But I didn't bring batteries. I use a wired one because I'm janky like that. Or something. I don't know if janky is the right word, but you know, I don't need this one dirt. Give me all this. Delicious. Yes, very much a nostalgia trip. I did a video a little while back, kind of going through some old worlds, and it was really interesting to see just the amount of stuff that I did back then, which was cool. But also just like how different the game felt. It was just like super desaturated. The game was way more desaturated, but yeah, no, touchscreen is very weird to do with games like Minecraft just because there's so much to keep track of, you know? So, like, trying to manage that is not the easiest thing with a touchscreen. Yeah, I completely get that. It was also interesting too when I was you know, I was making that video with the Xbox 360, that like how much clunkier the Xbox 360 controller feels now compared to when, you know, they were the top level thing that we had at the time. It's just really interesting, like how now that we have the better controllers with Xbox One or Xbox Series X or whatever, you know, like we have better controllers through that it like it totally changes how you view those things when you used to see them as like the top or like the peak of what we have. It's really interesting how that sways that. And of course, we finished the nostalgia chat right as the nostalgia song of Minecraft. My Son Venus just finishes. Isn't that fun? We love nostalgia. Well, I think we've made just about halfway around the circle, so that's cool, and we're about halfway through our pickaxe. So once we finish the circle, I'll probably end up going back around. Oh, I realized I was supposed to be using the fortune one today, not the silk touch. Oops. That's fine. Yeah, C418 does have some really good music. I'm bummed about the whole situation with how, since he didn't want to like license his music through Microsoft, they kind of just pushed it on the back end of the game, so you like barely hear it anymore, which is just really such a bummer. I mean, don't get me wrong, like the new music is fine. I don't dislike a lot of the new music. Some of it I feel like is a little too outside of the nature of the game. Like it feels too mystical, I guess. It's just interesting with the new stuff, but like it's not bad. I don't want to come across as I don't like it. And yeah, like Lena Rain, Lena, is it Lena? Lena? I think it's Lena. Yeah, a lot of the music there is it's really good. And like you said, the new music disc. I've been playing on a realm with a few friends, and actually just last night we found one of the new music discs, and it is beautiful. The music box one, it's adorable. I love it. It makes me feel so just like peaceful. Makes me feel happy. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. The new music is good, but I think I definitely prefer like how old Minecraft music makes you feel. And it's partly, you know, partly nostalgia. But it's also partly that I just prefer that musical style better. Like, it feels adventurous, you know? Like, it's just got this really interesting, like, adventurous vibe to it. So, I don't know. That's partially why I've been playing like C418's Minecraft music in the background, because it's really relaxing and it's good like background music. So nice crosshair, thank you. It's very tiny, very tiny. It's available now, vanillatweaks.com or .net. Sorry, not .com. Don't go to .com. .net. vanillatweaks.net. Custom resource packs to your liking. Not sponsored, by the way. I really like what they do. They got a lot of cool stuff on there. With the 1.21 stuff they've added now, you can change like oh, I forgot this was here. That's right. They've added like custom food hunger bar things, so you can change like from meat chunks, you can change it to like apples, melons, carrot. You can change it to all the like different like food sources or whatever in game, which I think is really fun, because you know then you can just eat whatever you feel like and you're filling back up on whatever you want. Do I have the mace? No. So this is 1.20.4 at the moment. We haven't updated the server just yet because we're waiting on a few more of some client-side stuff to update as well. Like, I know some people use, like, Optifine or things like that. I don't know if Optifine's updated yet, actually. I meant to look at that yesterday, but I don't know. So we're just waiting on a few more things, and then we'll probably do that soon here. But I know that 1.21 is cool. I know that on the realm with my friends, we do have, we have one mace. And I didn't know how slow they are to use. Like, I know that they hit stuff, like, decently hard. So I think it's a little bit less than, like, a full power sword, I want to say. But they just hit so slow. And then, of course, when you have the drop and all that stuff, it gives you way more damage, but... Yeah, that's true. I forgot with the vanilla tweaks, they have the bricks or whatever for stuff. I forgot about that. Because that... I don't typically use that. I just use, like, the softer tones for the stones and stuff like that. Because I like having the variety of the non-brick versus the just like the regular stone and the polished. Because I feel like bricks would just make it too much, like, stagnant, you know? And that's not me saying that they look bad, that's just me saying that I'm picky. I guess is the best way I can describe it. But, yeah, they definitely... Vanilla Tweaks improves that stuff a whole lot. I also really like what they do with a lot of the UI stuff, like they make the darker UI, so that way my eyeballs aren't fried every time I open up my inventory, or a chest, or the crafting menu, or what, you know, like it's really nice that it does that. And I've actually found, I think there's a bug with it or something with 1.20.1 or 1.21. Sorry, not 0.1. I wish I had words. Yeah, I find it interesting that there's actually a bit of a bug, I think, with that, where they have the dark UI for a few things, like your inventory and chest interactions and stuff like that, but the pause menu does not have it. And that really bugs me, because a lot of the time, I pause the game. Because, you know, I've got other stuff I gotta do around here. Why am I all the way back here? What am I doing? Am I dumb? But yeah, like, it's not, like, working either properly, or they changed how it works. Which bums me out, because I really liked... Hi, fishies. Sorry. I really liked how it looks with this, and it's too bright with the regular one, and they didn't do it right or something with 1.21, so I don't know. I don't particularly enjoy that, but yeah, dark mode UI is not in game by default yet. I think there's like, yeah, there's like a high contrast mode or something. I don't know if it'll show because I have... Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, it's kind of like that, but it's just weird. And I know that that's for people who may have, like, color blindness stuff that they're dealing with or something like that. Like, I know that there's visual issues that people may have that can help adjust. But it's just... You know, I don't particularly like it. Yeah, it's too bright. The regular one's too bright. But... You know, I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. I don't hate it. I just prefer not getting flashbanged every time I open up my inventory, you know? I've also seen people use the transparent UI, where you can just see completely through this, and I don't know how people do that, because that's just way too much going on in my vision to, like, tell what I'm doing, and that might just be me and my low attention span. I'm not entirely sure, but, you know, it's up to your preference, I guess. But that always kind of confused me, is why people use that, because it's just too much, you know. There's a saying of, you know, don't go overboard, but also, like, don't go overboard. That doesn't make sense. What am I saying? Gotta say real quick, everybody on TikTok, thank you for all the likes. You guys are nuts. There's more likes than viewers. Dang. All right. Appreciate that. Nah, you guys are great. I love really how interactive these streams have been the last few times. Like seeing everybody popping in and saying hi and stuff. Like it's really cool. I'm really grateful that everybody's been enjoying that. So stay tuned, I guess. I need to go fix this real bad. That was loud. Ow. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate that. That was great. Ow. My ears. I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. Just a lot. Just a lot. I'm sorry, everybody at home. I forgot that those were a thing. We've got a whole bunch of custom horn sounds. It's great. I may actually, you know, I may take a break at some point and show you guys that, I've got quite a few. Actually, I need to see if there's any new ones. So I heard a little, like, bell or something from the music, and I thought my doorbell was ringing. Come here, you. Yeah, we've got custom audio that we can put on stuff, and that's it's really fun till it's not. Till it's not. I am like off center. I'm so sorry. Been sitting here slanted like an idiot the entire time. Die. 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 I'm sorry, is that... Oh, I thought that was Deep Slate Emerald ore. I was like, there's no way that they just spawned with that. Because that'd be cool. Unfortunately, it's not what happened. No, what if I just AFK'd here for, like, a day? How many levels would I have? Probably a few. Ow. I didn't empty my inventory. Wow, I'm also lagging. Okay, well I didn't have a lot of andesite there. Hello? Okay, thank you. Love when my connection is just like, hey, by the way, you wanted to exist? That sucks. How about you don't, moron? I make God very angry sometimes. And I was just thinking about it, where I'm like, oh yeah, I'll use my fortune pickaxe so I can get a bunch of cobblestone too, right? I don't need to necessarily do that because I could just make a cobblestone generator. I could also just make a stone generator, but that's beside the point. You know, like, this at least, I'll get the ores picked up. I want to make, too, at some point, I want to make a big pile of just all the ores that I get from this, because I think that'd be fun. I'm hoping that there's a lot of diamonds down here, but I doubt it. I don't know. I think that'd be fun. What do you say? Lost the scream horn. It doesn't necessarily do... I was just saying fortune pick because it's not silk touch. I have one that's silk touch, one that's fortune. I use the fortune one to get cobblestone. It doesn't necessarily give me more. It's just... I word things weird. I'm sorry. And so the music has looped. Nice. I'm about a half an hour in, which is nice. And also weird that I'm already a half an hour in. Yeah, I'm typically not a fan of playing modded really that much, just because I feel like there's a lot of times too many things either to do that I get, like, just way too fried trying to figure out what I want to do or what to do, because maybe it's a mod pack that it just, there's a lot that I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But a lot of times too, it's just, I don't know. The classic vanilla experience, I think, is one of my favorite things in gaming. Like, I love just sitting down, playing some survival, having a good time, building some nice stuff. I think I want, at some point, to either just totally revamp the area that I have over here in the jungle, or, like, develop a side project of where I just build whatever the heck I want. I mean, obviously I'm doing that here now because I'm building whatever the heck I want, but, like, just having an area where I just come up with an idea and I just build it. There's nobody that's gonna, like, tell me what I can or can't do. I own this server, so really I can do whatever I want. But also, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't inherently matter what I do. So, I don't know. Modded also scares me, too, because I didn't play a lot of, really, any modded. I grew up playing Pocket Edition and Xbox 360, so I didn't play Java really at all until 2018 consistently. It's not that long ago, honestly. I guess it's like 6 years, so maybe it's long ago. He found the scream horn. I swear, this man. Oh, actually, I meant to ask Tony for a favor. Tony, can I actually commission you for a custom music disc? Yeah, no, custom audio stuff is stupidly powerful in this. Because I'll be minding my own... I mean, to be fair, I could just mute all audio and then I don't have to worry about it. But at the moment, I'm not going to be like that. Because I'm not a coward. I just jump like a little baby because I get scared. But that's what I do in any game that I play. I mean, is that really a surprise? Maybe. Man. Trying to be difficult about it. Also, way back, somebody said that Dry Hands is an amazing song. I agree. Dry Hands is one of my favorites by C418, C418, whatever it may be. I just say number individually, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, no, that one's like, that is one of my favorite songs from like the entire Minecraft soundtrack. It's just such a calm song. And it's also like, we have an old piano at my place, and it's the same one that we've had, you know, we've had it since like I was a kid. And so at my old house, we had it sitting there, and I would like try to plink around and figure it out, but it was cool. And that's what that reminds me of. Hi, Tony.
Hold on. You got a disc I could put whatever you want on it?
Yes. Not on me. We'd have to go back to my other house real quick.
Ah.
But yeah, if you don't mind, I will pay you handsomely. Side trip, everybody. There he is. Down we go. Ow. I agree. They're all good songs. Alright, let me get... Let me get the link. Copy. And then Tony, where is... So there's the link. There's the disc. I tried it earlier, and it said successful, but it doesn't play anything. It's just...
Well, it may or may not be broken.
This is true. Because for some reason they've decided to change how commands work now. But at the very least, if I can get you to get it to work, then it does work. And if not... Nothing?
Nope.
Alright, I may reinstall that then.
Uh-huh.
Because that's not good. Bummer. Well, for your time.
I will not take a diamond.
Okay, fair enough.
You can have your disc back.
Thank you for trying, I guess. Man.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, side trip's over, everybody. Here we go.
Also, modding Nerdcraft 1.
Maybe. We'll see. I have been thinking about, for Season 2, maybe adding a couple mods. Not a whole lot. But I was thinking maybe biomes of plenty or something. Just giving us more landscape, more blocks to build with, stuff like that. Like, it's not going to be a huge game changing. It's not going to be like RL Craft or something where it's just everything is different and the entire gameplay style is changed, because I still want this to be at its core just a regular, like, survival series. It doesn't have to be this, like, challenge series, like, oh, make sure I survive, or make sure I do this or that or whatever. Like, it doesn't have to be that, because I don't want it to be that. I want it to be You just hop on, you do what you feel like doing, and then you hop off after you're done. You know, like, you don't have to commit to big stuff. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. Maybe that's what it is I don't do mods because I'm old-fashioned. I like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's not true. I like some mods. I was actually, I think I mentioned this in the last stream, but I've been recently playing the Better Minecraft mod pack, and it's surprisingly incredibly, okay, not surprisingly, it's incredibly fun. I have been having a blast playing it. There's a few things that I would maybe tweak, but beyond that, it's really just, it's a fun pack. I think one of my favorite parts is just the ambiance. Like, there's, in whatever biomes you're in and stuff, there's, like, ambiance of, like, birds tweeting or chirping, or, like, crickets at night and stuff. Like, that's super fun. I love the ambiance. So, maybe getting something like that, too. But I think that's honestly, that's probably just, like, a client-side thing. It doesn't even have to be server-wide. Hello, hello. Welcome. Glad you're here. Yeah, the vertical slabs are very interesting. I kind of wish that they were a thing. Again, partially because, you know, it's new and interesting, but also partially I don't, because I'm old-fashioned and I don't think, I don't know, I don't know. I'm kind of torn, because I feel like vertical slabs, while they would provide a cooler detailing experience, like I've used, for some different modded things that I've done, I've used vertical slabs, and it's made things look really cool. Like, I've been really satisfied with a lot of stuff that I've made using vertical slabs. But, on the other hand, it does feel weird to use them. It just doesn't feel natural, you know? And it's because it's something that you know is added, and it's not, like, part of the usual experience. So it's like, it's technically not natural, but I didn't want to open that. Ow. You cost me an arrow in my arm? Leg? I can't tell. Where is that? That's like, yeah, it's in my hip. Ow. Alright. Right, I think that sums it up pretty good. Like, they're not necessary, but they're not unwanted. Right, I think that's a great way of summing that up. Dirt. Dirt. There we go. Alright. Back down we go. I don't want this. Throw that right there. Throw that. Nope. Throw that. Throw that. There we go. How am I this bad at maneuvering my mouse and keyboard after all this time? I think if there's anything from Better MC that I feel like should be in the game is probably dynamic lighting. And that's not even just from Better MC, that's from a whole bunch of different mods, but like being able to hold a torch in your hand and that light will follow you around is such a simple thing, really. As far as I'm aware, I'm not a coder, so, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but like it's such a simple thing that needs to be added, because it would add that much more ambiance. And, you know, it could be applied to the glow squid, which they said was gonna glow and give off light. It doesn't. It's just got, like, the fake glow, like Enderman eyes, stuff like that. Like, it's not a real glow. I feel like that's something that should already be implemented, you know? And And there's plenty of mods that add it, which is nice, but it's just like, come on, this should have been a thing from the start. Or not the start, maybe, but, you know. It should be a thing, especially since it's a $1 billion corporation. It's a $1 billion corporation. They've got the funds to be able to get that to be a consistent thing. I don't know. I'm not complaining, though. I think the customization aspects of the game make it, in and of itself, just, like, the perfect game. So. Yeah, I know. I feel like we just got robbed in general with the glow squid. It's just bad. The mob itself kind of sucks. The glow ink sac is kind of cool, I will admit. I think it's cool that you can, like, make signs and item frames glow. But beyond that, it's just lame. It really is just lame. It's all because of Dream. It's all Dream's fault. Stupid YouTuber with a weird jawline. Right? That's what everybody complains about him, right? I don't know. I don't keep up with all that stuff. I just know that people think he has a weird jaw. Ow. Glowing armor would be cool. Yeah, like the glow armor trims. If you could apply that, that would be awesome. That's actually such a great idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that. So far, so good with this hole. We're making some pretty decent progress now that I actually have it flattened out and it's properly, like, you know, leveled. I can do things more efficiently. I have efficiency 5 of the brain now. Ain't that nice? Yeah, I feel like there was just a lot of missed opportunity with that, but I'm pretty sure that there's people out there who have developed either resource packs or mods or stuff like that that have definitely given it more purpose. But futuristic armor, that'd be cool. Yeah, there's a resource pack or data pack or something that you can add, like, custom armors, or not, like, they're not customizable, but they're like unique and special, like, new armor types that just, like, reskin your diamond or netherite armor. So, like, you could put it in an anvil, name it a certain thing, and it would, like, change it to, like a supernova armor set, or an angel armor set, or, like, stuff like that. Why am I digging a big hole? Why not, man? I don't know. I feel like it'd be fun. Digging a big hole. It's what I do. But also, I want to make a big floating island. And I feel like having it look like it's ripped out of the ground would just make it look that much cooler. I mean, I don't have to have the hole, I guess, if I wanted to make the floating island, but one of the things that I kind of go by with this game is whatever builds I make, you want to, like, you want to make it have, like, a reason for existing. You want to give it some kind of story as to why it exists. You know, like, it's, I don't like having pointless builds, necessarily. I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong. If I build something just because I feel like building it, sure, awesome, why not? There's no reason why I shouldn't. But I love having a purpose for, like, the build that I do. And so giving the floating island that, like, storyline behind it of, oh, well, there were these, like, enchanted crystals or something that were on the bottom of the island, you know, on this island that just kind of floated up and ripped out this big chunk of the land. I feel like it just gives it so much more of a reason for existing, and I love it. We're once again full up. Man, I feel like I fill up my inventory faster and faster every time. I am gonna need more chests. This is just not enough. But I think the better question is not, why am I digging a big hole? It's, why aren't you digging a big hole? Go out in your backyard right now. Get a shovel. Just start digging. That's what I did as a kid. I just went outside, dug a hole. Mom would yell at me because I dug into her garden, and then she'd be like, man, I just planted all that stuff. But I dug a hole, and that's what I did. Confused on getting recommended my stream. It's because YouTube thinks that you like digging holes. Do you like digging holes? That's what we do here. Just wait until the second series of streams, when I'm just constantly scouting around the nether, trying to get thousands upon thousands of netherite for a full netherite beacon. That's gonna be fun. Not looking forward to that, but that's a distant future me problem. So. Yeah, no, this is just a stream to just chill out, hang out, dig a big hole, chat, listen to calm music. If you feel like the ASMR of this thing just going in your brain, I don't know. YouTube is a mystery in its algorithm and its suggestion stuff. And then you hit him with the big wide swoops. Gotcha. Well, you know, you checked it out. Means I did something right. I've influenced your mind, and now the YouTube gods are like, hey, by the way, you want to see this guy dig a giant hole? No? Too bad. Here you are. Alright. Back at it again. What the heck am I doing? Wish I knew how to sort. Gravel? Gravel. There we go. We're about halfway through this area, which is nice. Gimme. Possible artist. Well, I do draw stuff sometimes. Yeah, I've been hoping to get more into... No! I wasn't paying attention! Oh, no! Oh, crap. Alright. Side trip, everybody. We're making a new pickaxe. Crap. Ah. That sound effect, I think, just stopped my heart for a moment. Oof. Alright. It's alright. I've got spare netherite, probably. We shall figure it out. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate it. Let's see. Do you have extra netherite? That's good. I don't have a pickaxe, though. Man. Alright, let's take the one that's, like, partially damaged. Don't I have... Yeah, okay, down there. Do I keep my lapis down here? I forget. No, but what's this gonna give me? Unbreaking 3? Cool, okay. Having a bit of a detour, everybody. I'm sorry for the delays. What was I doing at lapis? Oh yeah, if you need an artist for something, feel free to reach out. Let's connect. Let's see what's going on. Just unbreaking. All right. 4. Silk touch. No, oh, there we go. See, that's not bad. Now we'll go to my villager hall. And we'll go do that. Build a meat? Build a meat. What do you mean build a meat? Like, what does that mean? what does build a meat mean? I don't... My brain hurts. Do you want me to, like, make a cow? Do we make, like, one of those, like, campfires with, like, a big roast on a spit or something like that? Is it? This room's about to be loud. I'm gonna turn this down before it gets stupid. Alright. Fortune Man, efficiency 5. I'll need... Whoops. I need you. How much do you... I forgot I have you as cheap as I possibly can get you. Do I have books? No. Do I have emeralds? It's a process, everybody. I'm sorry that I'm so dumb. I'll need efficiency 5, and I'll need mending. I'm just gonna dump all this in here for now. So, did I not get books? No, because I'm stupid. Does anybody sell just bookshelves? Is it you? Yeah. Give me that. It's a silk touch one, so I'll have to do this with my bare hands. My bare hand. Did you throw that to me? Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot I have my farms above this. Okay, Mr. Man. Give me 2 emeralds, and then for the rest of this, do efficiency 5. Give me all your XP, thank you, and then mending. Thank you. Alright, so we'll do efficiency 5 first. Love it. Love it. Look, I have iron in my ender chest. What am I doing? The world is really just out to get me today, isn't it? You back there, put you back in here. Goodbye. Now, let's try this again. Thanks. Oh, I forgot to name you. the smooth criminal in reference to your fallen comrade in battle. Fairly well. Then, I'm pretty sure I have a toolsmith guy over here. Yes. I don't have the netherite upgrade on me. I need to go back to my house. And that is valid. That is valid. If you want to see some of my stuff, I do have 2 different short films that I've spearheaded, directed, and been like that lead design artist for on my channel. So if you want to check that out, you can probably find that pretty easily. Like a Dream and Purple Eyes, pretty good stuff. But yeah, it's really up to you. Yeah, the netherite upgrades are not the best, but I understand why they did it. It gives you a bit more of a challenge to do stuff. That is one of the things I like too about so we have the Survivor's Elegy data pack on the server, which adds a bunch of like survival stuff to it that makes it more interesting, more just better. One of the things that adds is another like Piglin Bastion type structure, and literally every single netherite upgrade template that I've found has been from those. Like they're super loot heavy. That, you know, they're really good. So I see somebody's already heard of it. Yeah, it's cool. There are a few things I would tweak with it, just because it's personal preference stuff. Like, I know that we've disabled the nether withering and like the rotting zombies that turn into skeletons. We've kind of disabled a lot of that because we don't, you know, if we have zombie villager type things and they sit for just long enough, they're gonna turn into skeletons. Or if you have a zombie for zombifying them, he'll eventually turn into a skeleton. You know, like it just gets inconvenient for a lot of that kind of stuff, so we have some of that disabled. But the things like the copper armor or being able to craft a trident, stuff like that, 100% I'm down for. I think that's great. Also, like there's, I think somewhere nearby here actually. No, it was nearby my villager area. The jungles can have ruined villages and stuff like that, and they look like the classic villages and stuff. And it's just a nice kind of callback to that, which I really love. So most of it I'm pretty chill with. But or like the warden retreating and stuff like that when it gets too damaged. That's kind of annoying because we wanted warden heads and he just kept going away. So not convenient, but managed to get that taken care of. I'm surprised how quickly I managed to get that pickaxe replaced. Not gonna lie, that's kind of weird. Because normally enchanting, I have terrible luck. I still have a bunch of books on me. Get that out of here. We don't need that. Yeah, apparently there's been a lot of updates to it recently where a lot more things are toggleable, because like, I mean, I've talked with the dev for it a lot, and there's been a few things where we've been like, oh yeah, no, that's toggleable now, and we're like, thank God. So that's nice, but yeah, no, it's overall it's a really fun pack. I enjoy it. Why can't I frickin' use my brain? Just put things in the chests that they're supposed to go in, and then maybe I will be smart and do good. Hi, gentlemen. How are you? Well, he just shot his buddy. Hi. Having a good time? There we go. Alright. And now I have this random banner. I will place you right upon here. There we go. Get that out of here. Don't need that. It is really interesting to think about how I've only like cleared out almost half of this area, and it's already been an hour, and I haven't even worked really on any of this yet. It's crazy. I think there's gonna be a lot more of these streams than I thought there would be, which is okay. It's totally fine. I didn't think it would be more than maybe like 10 streams at the most. No, this is gonna be probably many more than that, which is good, because that gives me more of a chance to just kind of sit down and work on stuff. Not have to worry about editing. I can just sit here, mine it out, and maybe have people terrify me with custom goat horns and stuff like that along the way. So. It would also help if maybe my microphone wasn't blocking my pickaxe, so I could actually see what I'm doing and how much durability it has left. So I'll try to go 4 at a time. I don't know why I'm not doing what I keep doing. All full up. I think it was the first lapis I've got. So that, no. There we go. That's something. We're making some kind of progress. I'm starting to get lapis. That's basically diamonds, right? Off-brand copyrighted diamonds. Trademarked. Trademarked diamonds. Sorry, not copyrighted. Trademarked. And isn't there still open gravel here? Yes, there is. Right. Almost there, kind of. Yeah, I didn't realize we were already down to lapis levels. We're only at 59. I didn't know lapis spawns so high up. Maybe that's just what I'm not used to, is lapis being so high up now. That's one of the things I don't like about the Caves and Cliffs update that they had, was that I've been so used to ore generation and how they work that I don't know anymore. I really don't. I mean, iron can be so uncommon underground sometimes. You just get the absolute worst luck sometimes with it, and it's just rude. So, hi Katie! You're watching on TikTok, hello. How are you? I don't know if you were here or not, but I broke my pickaxe. Oh, you're gone now. Okay, bye-bye. Katie's one of the other members of the server. She and I were spawn neighbors. That's pretty cool. I tend to stream normally on Tuesdays. The only reason I'm streaming today is because yesterday the whole Xbox Live being down made it where I couldn't log in and play. So I had to postpone it, which was really annoying because I had like the best energy to stream yesterday. I was so ready for it, and then I couldn't, and I was really bummed. So I bumped it to today, but typically Tuesdays. I want to start doing more throughout the week rather than just rather than just doing it on Tuesdays, but we shall see. I'm currently I'm currently kind of in the middle of a job search too right now, just because I'm trying to get into something that's a bit more sustainable than just working in fast food, because right now I'm just doing this in fast food, and the combination of that is okay, but like I need a job. Fast food's killing me. I think I just need to be honest. Fast food is killing me. So I'm not sure when I'll be able to frequently do that, but hopefully soon. I just need a bit more consistency in my life before I begin changing up stuff. So at the moment, just Tuesdays, but we shall see. Man, I'm already full up again. Andesite. No. Here we go. But I gotta say, Breath of Water, I appreciate you sticking around and chatting with me today. It's been nice just kind of getting to vamp into the abyss and have somebody actually, like, respond. It's been nice. Appreciate you. Alright, well, we're, I think, officially halfway through this, so keeping it going. Man, we're at more gravel. Come on. So sick of gravel. There's so much of it, too. It's so dumb. Hate it. Why am I not going by my pattern? Am I stupid or something? Yeah, for sure. Just kind of have that background noise, right? If there's anything I'm good at, it's being drowned out into background noise. Yeah. Nah, I appreciate it. Appreciate all the views and all the likes and stuff from everybody. You guys are very kind. Appreciate y'all. Like I said before, it's nice that I've been able to just kind of sit down and there's actually like people who want to watch, people who want to hang out and stuff. It's nice. I remember when I started, streaming was rough because, you know, starting out with any platform, you're just gonna get not a lot of views by default because that's just how the internet works. But like, it was rough. People didn't really stick around much, so it's nice seeing that that's kind of changed. It's nice. I don't know. Now, I don't remember. Does this lush cave actually go anywhere, or is it just... No, okay, it's just this ravine. I should go sleep before a creeper decides to jump scare me. Had that happen earlier before I started streaming. That was not fun. It's also crazy how the stone kind of just blends into itself. Appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed. Also, sorry if I'm getting quiet. My throat is a bit dry. I forgot to bring my water upstairs. So I'm kind of just going for it until I can't go for it no more. Is there any more gravel in here? The hole deepens yet again. Indeed it does, Cam. Indeed it does. Made a bit more progress since you were last here, though. So, that's cool. Oh, ha! He almost got mad at me. Just gonna chuck that down there. That will no longer be my problem by the time I get there. Okay, keeping an eye on my pickaxe. This time I'm not gonna be stupid. And in fact, I'm gonna go repair it right now. Just to be safe. Because I'm not losing it again. That was not fun, and I don't feel like doing that again. It's over there, right? Yeah. My fingies are starting to cramp up. Kind of interesting. I've already been thinking about ideas for Season 2 for Nerdcraft. Well, that was weird. Yeah, I've kind of already been thinking of ideas for Season 2. Not a whole lot. I know that I mentioned before that I was thinking of maybe adding a couple mods that kind of just expand the building palette a little bit more. But I don't want to, like... I also don't want to give in, or, like, give out too much, because I don't want to, like... I don't want to spoil it all, but I do have some ideas for structures, and it could be interesting, but it's also going to require me to go to the end very early. So I don't know if I want to do that yet. There's just so much junk here. For finding netherite in fortress. Good question. So for netherite, I honestly typically just mine around constantly. I'm just like either mining in a straight line a bunch, or if I think like if you have a diamond pickaxe that has like efficiency like 3 or above, it insta mines netherrack, so you could just straight up just like go in waves and just like constantly mine through netherrack until you get a bunch. If you really wanted to, you could look for bastions, because they can have netherite sometimes too. Not as frequently as you'll find with just the world, you know. But just need to dump all this. Give me 1 second here. There we go. Littering in the ocean. It's okay in Minecraft. It's not okay in real life. And then for fortresses, honestly, I would say look for open areas. The best way I've found them is looking for open areas and just trying to kind of maneuver around and see if I can find things like that, just because it's so infrequent how they spawn, and is really annoying. And I think they've changed too how rare they are now. I think they're rarer to find since like the Nether update or something, which is kind of annoying because of how detrimental they are for progression in the game. But at the same time, I understand why people were complaining that it was too easy, so let's make it harder. So yeah, I think just finding open spaces is probably the best, and then enchants. I mean, villagers is kind of the way to go, I guess, if you have that kind of patience. But otherwise, you could try fishing with like a Luck of the Sea fishing rod. You know, I mean, obviously, enchantments are always going to be random no matter what you do. Oh, Tony found the reason why my song didn't work. Yeah, I think those are the best ways I can probably give advice to do that, just because it is sporadic, you know, it's very unpredictable with how some of these things do. All good. You're all good. It's never a guarantee. No worries. Whatever floats your boat, my friend. Appreciate you taking a look, though. Wow, I must be lagging bad. Right now I'm not building anything at the moment. I'm more so just clearing out a bunch of space because I want to have a really big hole that goes all the way down through the bedrock. It's going to be hitting a point where I'm going to be no longer able to insta-mine with haste because we'll hit the deep slate. But I'm going to power through it, go all the way through to bedrock, try to break the bedrock too with that like TNT trick or whatever that you can do. It's going to suck, but I'm going to do it. And yeah. And then once I do that, I want to hopefully get a floating island that just like juts out from the middle of the hole here. You know, maybe I'll have like some crystals on the bottom of it that like, you know, oh, they caused this chunk of land to float up and stop, you know, being attached to the ground. So now they're all over the place, you know. So it's a process. We'll see how it actually goes. But thanks for stopping in, Red. Appreciate you. Yeah, season 2 builds. I'm excited. I'm also excited to see what you do too, because you've got some pretty sick builds. I mean, you're also digging a hole at the moment too, so I mean, it's understandable how looking forward to other things is looking at doing other things is way more interesting than digging holes, but it is a necessary thing for us to do as the professional diggers of holes. This is our duty. This is our job. This is what we do. Yes, they need to add some kind of way to insta-mine deep slate. It's such a tedious thing. I'm not looking forward to it, but I may use TNT to help me. He's playing it. That piece of crap. Thank you, Tony.
That's your jukebox, by the way.
You said this is the one from my house?
Yeah.
Alright. Here.
Oh.
Thank you.
It's because it was too long, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
5 minutes
That's
is
2
too
minutes.
long. Okay. Well, thank you.
Yup, have fun.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, that's the please hold music. That's going to be my music for when I have to go AFK for a moment, because I'm probably going to actually end up going downstairs to go get my water at some point here, because I'm thirsty. But, yeah, I have that now. I'm just going to plop that in here, maybe. I really got to sort this thing. We'll do that, and I'll just put this in my junk drawer down here, because I'm not going to miss it that much if I don't find that again. I don't think I've actually ever used a Heart of the Sea. Why did my chair just get tipped back? What the heck? I, like, barely, like, looked my head to the left, and it felt like somebody, like, pulled my chair back a little bit. That freaked me out. Ugh. Did not enjoy that. But yes, that's my I'll be right back music. Yeah, I definitely recommend if you make a world or whatever where you want to have like custom stuff, definitely having that audio player mod, very helpful. You can see, like, seriously, like, you just Google audio player mod for Minecraft, and it's like the first link that pops up. It's really cool, really easy to set up. I just didn't realize that my file was too long. So, now that I know that, I can do things better. Bigger and better than ever before. What was that? Sounded like the souls of the damned just wandering around out there. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't download the hour-long version then. Because I was really hoping to just have that and maybe just do a stream where it's just that the entire time. Just as a prank, but I suppose it will have to not be that, unfortunately. Full up once again. I can't wait to see just the nightmare of chests in this place when I no longer have room for anything else. I'm so excited to see what just nightmare of a chest monster I will have. What did I put in here? Andesite. I meant to put the gravel. Am I dumb? Probably. Yeah, I would like to try to do that. You'd think that that would have been a thing a long time ago, because they implemented the redstone outputs from that way back. I think it was in like 1.16 or something like that they added that, and they still didn't add a way where you can dispense hoppers, or like you can dispense music discs and then take them out with hoppers. That's what I meant. Or maybe you can dispense them, you just can't take them out. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've messed with music discs and redstone. It's been a long time since I've messed with redstone in general. I should get back into that. Why am I not mining the roof of this? Come on. Mining has become much more sporadic. I think my sense of organization has stopped. hate that I'm like super paranoid about my pickaxe durability now. I still can't believe I let it get to that point. I think that's the only time I've ever broken a netherite tool. I think I've managed to keep all of my netherite stuff decently safe in every server or world that I've had it. And the one time I don't pay attention to it, it all goes away. So disappointed in myself. I actually made a decent dent in this, dang. Honestly, we'll probably only need to go through one more repair for this chunk, and then we'll be fine for the rest of it. Which is A-okay with me. Yeah, I know, right? Like, if I'm actively going for breaking the tool, like if it's a wooden pickaxe or something at the start of a world, I'm like, yeah, I'll go until this breaks, that's fine. And then it does, and I'm still not expecting it, because I'm like, okay, is it now? Is it now? Okay, it's now. You know. I get that. I remember back in the day when that was like the scariest thing as a kid, was being in the mines, your pickaxe breaks, and as a kid, you know, the fear of Herobrine and being trapped in the cave with Herobrine. Not a fun experience. I'm sure a lot of people can relate. Which is just fun. Honestly, that's just fun. I love, like, reminiscing about those days. Like, the days when, like, the Herobrine stories were just at their peak, or people would do, like, the role plays and stuff of like, meeting Herobrine. Like, my favorite was the ones where they would have, like, the guy would just be trolling the kid, or whatever. That, like, he'd be, like, switching his skin to Herobrine or whatever. And the kid would just be absolutely freaking out. He'd be like, what? What? No way. You're lying, dude. There's no Herobrine. You're lying, man. Just such good memories. I'm a very nostalgic person. The moment I get myself onto, like, a nostalgic rant, I just go with it. And I feel like that's probably not always the healthiest thing to do, but you know what? I'm not gonna question it. Yeah, I liked the concept. I think, like, him just, like, observing you from a distance or whatever, I think is really fun. Yeah, the cave noises, when I learned that, like, somebody put together, like, a story about the cave noises because, like, or, like, pointed out that they kind of just, like, they tell what happened that caused them. Freaky. Like, the whole, like, minecart accident and, like, the screeching of the rails and the train whistle and stuff like that. It freaked me out. I'm totally with you on that. It was not a pleasant experience as a kid. Alright. Almost there, guys. Almost cleared out this layer. Look at that, we're already almost there. Yeah, so on my friend's realm, we've done 2 trial chambers, and they're really interesting. I mean, I definitely think that they add a lot of what Minecraft was missing in terms of combat related stuff. It's really fun to kind of just have like the challenge of running around and fighting stuff. I think it was interesting too, like with the ominous omen or whatever, like the upgraded bad omen that changes the spawners to the tougher spawners. I like that. I think that's a great challenge. I think the loot is stupid. I think the loot and the rewards are dumb. I think, like, you know, it's cool that it can give out things like emeralds, diamonds, iron, obviously, you know, the mace head, or what, the heavy core, I guess, sorry, stuff like that. Like, that's fine, but I'm sorry, I did not waste my time getting this really important key to get an arrow of slowness 4. I don't use tipped arrows. I think using tipped arrows is kind of a waste in my opinion, just because I'm not going to use them. I don't use them. I'm just going to be honest. Because I'm pretty sure infinity doesn't apply, right? Infinity only applies to regular arrows. So you can't use your infinity bow to make them last longer. And I don't really use a bow outside of using infinity. So I'm not likely going to be using the slowness arrows or anything like that because I don't want to. I don't like using a bow that doesn't have infinity. And that's just me being picky. That's nothing wrong with the game itself. That's just me. But I don't know. I think a lot of the loot could be upgraded or just take some stuff out of the loot table. I don't want all these useless things. Like, I'll admit, like, the food is nice. I think the food is nice because I was running low on food that entire time. But I don't know. It just was not great in terms of the loot tables. But other than that, I think it's a great structure. I like that there's a crap ton of copper, so if you manage to clear it out and you can take all the copper for yourself if you really want to, and you don't have to wait for a lot of it to oxidize. You know, you can just have all of this pre-oxidized copper and you're done, right? I also, the effect of, like, it spawning in various, like, potion effects and, like, things happening around you, like, it'll, like, drop arrows above you or fire charges, or it'll, like, throw a lingering potion of, like, strength or something to make the enemies tougher. I think that's awesome. I love that. I think being able to have that as a feature for, like, map makers and stuff too is awesome. But I don't know, I feel like there's a few things that we could tweak with that a little bit more. I don't know why I put copper in there. Nobody saw that. We're fine. Boink. Okay. And then I'm going to go repair my pickaxe before I'm a moron. What am I doing? I'm still a moron. But before I become more of one. Okay, teleported. Let's go. Love that. Whenever the server saves the game, I just cease to exist in whatever moment I'm existing. Yeah, that's true. A lot of the loot tables can kind of suck. Obviously, it depends on what structures you're talking about. I think some of the worst loot that I've seen, though, is the Woodland Mansion. Because I've never gotten lucky with Woodland Mansions. I'm pretty sure that, you know, there's some stuff you can get that's like diamond gear or stuff like that that's like either unenchanted or very like low tier enchanted. But no, I've only ever gotten like an iron axe, some random stone, and a couple emeralds, you know. And at that point in the game, a lot of the times people aren't messing with villagers that much, so it's not that big of a priority for them to keep those emeralds. So I don't know, like, that's one of the structures I think that most in terms of loot just kind of sucks. And that title would be held by the Ocean Temple for me if the Ocean Temple wasn't, like, the exclusive place to get Prismarine. I feel like the Prismarine in and of itself is a decent reason to keep it higher tier. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do, like, a Minecraft structured tier list. That, honestly, that would be kind of fun. I wouldn't mind that. Alright, I'm gonna clear this up a little bit because this is just a mess. Get all my levels back in case I decide to accidentally break my stuff again. Okay. Well, goodbye, XP orbs into the abyss. Yeah, I may at some point just start developing the sorting system that just auto spits out ender pearls if it gets to a certain point, because it does get really annoying to come here and fill up my inventory constantly with ender pearls. I almost like that guy straight in the eyeballs. Also, we were talking about Survivor's Elegy. This is another reason why I hate it. I think it may have, like, so the Endermen spawn with any naturally spawning block. I'm pretty sure either somebody just released a snow golem here somewhere, or the Enderman managed to somehow make one. Which, that's what I'm going to choose to believe, because I just think that's way funnier. No, it's in my offhand. Okay, I was like, did I throw away my... I thought I threw away my pickaxe, and I was about to cry. Oh, man. Ooh. Okay, brain, you're having a bit of an issue today. We need you to figure it out, okay? Need you to figure yourself out. I think I actually... Again, I think my heart stopped. I think... I'm so stupid. Does anyone out there know what it's like to have a functioning brain? I would really like to know. I'd appreciate knowing. If you can let me know in the chat, send me a DM somewhere. I don't know. Tell me. I want to know, because I don't have one. But guys, we are in the final stretch of this layer, which is really interesting. It feels like I just started, but it's been 2 hours since I did anything. So it's weird how time flies when you're having fun. See, Tony, that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. I need to know. Yeah, it's such a mystery how people can manage to have a functioning brain and be able to not look like an idiot every moment of their life. Like, I've kind of just adapted that into my personality where, you know, like, if you know me, you know that I'm kind of stupid. But it balances out because it's a stupid that normally makes people laugh at it. So, you know, I'm the accidentally funny friend. I don't mean to be, but it happens. And I'm like, okay, good, that worked. Do that again. And then it's not funny the second time. So, I don't know. It's kind of just a mystery. But, my friends, that's it. We cleared out that layer. And that is pretty good. It doesn't even look like a major difference is the problem, though. It doesn't look like that much of a difference between when I started today and where we are. So, that's a bummer. But, we know that there's differences. We know. You and I, You and I. That's how that works. Nah. Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this stream today because I'm tired. But also, my hand hurts and I'm dehydrated and I should probably go get water. And I could just pause and keep going later, but I also want to go eat dinner because it's dinner time. So I'm going to go do that all. So thank you everybody for watching. Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for having the lovely conversations with me and popping in and saying hi and doing all that fun stuff. Yes, FNAF, indeed. I agree. But, yeah, so thank you, everybody, so much for joining me for this stream today. If you enjoyed and you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. If you are subscribed, continue staying that way, because I will be very sad if you leave me behind. You're just like her, aren't you? No, anyway. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. So until then, stay safe. I love you all, and I'll see you guys later on. Bye. Bye-bye.